Amazon, it is not simply a forest, as we often hear. It is a living, colossal body that breathes at the center of the planet. A radiant and majestic cathedral where billions of leaves silently operate Earth's climate machine. Every breath of those ancient trees releases countless water vapors into the sky, creating colossal flying rivers that cross South America. It is precisely these invisible rivers that carry rain to the plains, that feed the harvests, and that regulate the heartbeat of an entire continent. But beneath that majestic canopy, the Amazon has never been a paradise of peace. It is an eternal matrix of survival and selection. A place where nearly 10% of the world's creatures are trapped in an endless dance of survival. And every creature, no matter how small or colossal, maintains an irreplaceable link within the prodigious machine called the Amazon. While the flying rivers continue to regulate the heartbeat of the sky, beneath that silent jungle, a sovereign who wears constellations upon its body begins its hunting ritual. In the world of the Amazon, no name is spoken with more fear than that of the jaguar. It is the fear of many animals that live under the same canopy, a majestic hunting machine born from the darkness of the jungle. Unlike most felines, the jaguar does not avoid water. It turns water into its hunting territory. That beast of up to 220 pounds can silently swim across rivers in search of prey. What makes the jaguar a legend is not speed. It is the bite. While the lion or tiger usually subdues its target by closing its jaws around the throat, the jaguar possesses a far more devastating tactic. It aims directly at the skull. Its jaws, with a terrifying bite force, can break through the most solid defense of a cayman or a peccary. With a single strike, an evolution so powerful, it almost seems irrational. At this moment, at the forest's edge, the jaguar has fixed its gaze on capybaras grazing along the riverbank. It approaches the capybara herd in silence, little by little. and when it senses the moment has arrived, the jaguar unleashes all its strength and agility. The hunt lasts only an instant. The waters slowly return to calm, as if there had never been a confrontation. And in the middle of the jungle, where every creature must heed its majesty, the jaguar is the very compass of silence. Its mere appearance is enough to change the behavior of the entire forest. The monkeys stop screaming. The birds suddenly abandon the canopy. The eyes in the darkness vanish in an instant. The invisible presence of the jaguar directs the entire balance of the forest. Ancient jungle. But when this king falls into sleep after its fierce hunt, highest level of the Green Fortress, a tiny army with the faces of ancestral gods, begins to manage another secret market. The Pygmy Marmoset. Among the labyrinth of tangled branches, the marmoset appears like small flashes of light, fragile, cunning, and brimming with energy. It is the smallest monkey in the world. An adult weighs barely 5 ounces, so small it fits entirely in the palm of your hand. But do not let size deceive you. These tiny creatures are not simply agile and lively monkeys. They are the guardians of the sap of the guardians, Amazon. The marmoset possesses incisors as sharp as chisels. It bites into tree bark to create sap wells, a food source rich in energy and project, precious in the depths of the jungle. The curious thing is, they protect these trees as if they were guarding treasure. And, silently, a sap economy forms upon the break. Trunks. Many birds, insects, and other small animals depend for their lives. On the wounds the marmoset opens, in the dizzying heights of the ancient jungle, they launch themselves. Like acrobats on a tightrope, each leap is of perfect precision. And yet, as we venture into the zones where light is reduced to thin, rays descending to the jungle floor, this place becomes a stage. Beauty becomes a weapon against the forgetfulness of time, the stage of the most extravagant artists of the tropical forest. The Andean Cock-of-the-Rock. Among the cold green of the ancient jungle, it appears like a burning ember. One of the strangest and most beautiful birds of South America. Its enormous disc-shaped crest makes it look like a creature arrived from another world. Its plumage of burning orange-red stands out among the density of the jungle. It is like a drop of red ink fallen into the heart of quartz. But that beauty is not only to be contemplated. Each breeding season, the males gather in a zone called a lek, a stage of unrestrained beauty in the depths of the jungle. They scream, they dance, they beat their wings, they compete for hours just to conquer the gaze of a female. The mysterious thing is, they always choose the darkest corners of the cloud forest for their display. The darkness makes their fiery red plumage even more surreal. The entire jungle transforms into a theater of resplendent ghosts. But above those extravagant dances, a pair of eyes red as fire watches from the sky, patient, silent, and awaiting death. The King Vulture, the priest of rebirth. In the minds of many, the vulture is the symbol of the end. But in the Amazon, the King Vulture embodies another meaning. It is the messenger of eternity. Among the silver-gray sky, its white plumage rises like something that transcends the earthly. Its strange orange-red face makes it look like a creature from ancient rituals. The King Vulture does not play the role of hunter, it purifies. What few know is that this powerful bird almost lacks a sense of smell. It depends on other smaller vultures to find the trail of fallen creatures. It usually flies following the turkey vulture in search of food. But the moment the King Vulture lands, all retreat, because its beak is the key that opens the remains of the largest creatures. The thick skin of the tapir, something before which many other parting species surrender, becomes easy to tear under its powerful beak. It may sound cruel, but it is precisely these cleansing rituals that prevent diseases from spreading through the jungle. Between life and decay, the King Vulture exists as a mystical point of encounter with rebirth. Because in this jungle, decay has never been an endpoint. It is only the beginning of another cycle of life. And the Amazon has never existed thanks to a single species. It exists thanks to millions of creatures that, in silence, link life with everything around them in a cycle that is never stopped. No other place on Earth preserves the history of life as vividly as one, the Amazon. Hidden behind the infinite green of the canopy, there is an archive, older than any library created by humankind. The Amazon is a colossal living library, a place where every root guards the memory of millions of years of evolution. Where every falling leaf is like an annotation in the infinite chronicle of life. For many peoples, like the Yanomami or the Ashaninka, the human being has never been the owner of this land. The jungle is not a resource. The jungle is a living entity, a divinity, a teacher, a being that knows how to give, but also knows how to warn. And beneath the dense darkness of millenary trees where sunlight is, nothing more than thin sparks that filter through the mantle of leaves. There is a sovereign that waits in silence at the bottom of them, the murky waters. A creature that guards the secret of the river's wealth, and also the primitive fear of the human being. The Black Caiman, the guardian god of the rivers. In the world of Amazon rivers, the cayman is not just a master of survival. It is like a stalactite that carries the soul of the water, serene, imposing, of a chilling depth. Its colossal body merges with the black, dense mud of the upper Amazon, as if the river itself had created a warrior to safeguard its secrets. That warrior has eyes like 2 points of light reflected under the glow of the moon, 2 lanterns of the soul, suspended over the motionless surface of the water. For the Amazon's indigenous peoples, the cayman is like the river's barometer. By the height of the nests it builds on the shore, the natives can read the invisible signs of the approaching flood season. When the nests appear at an unusually high level, they understand that the jungle is about to enter its season of fury. In this implacable land of the Amazon, the most feared storm is the Fury, electric storm. Numerous studies indicate that this place is renowned for the density of lightning during great storms. A single bolt of lightning can sometimes be enough to transform an entire small portion of the ecosystem. And That is the moment when the villages must prepare to relocate. In the system that operates the Amazon's ecology, the cayman is like the anchor of the tide that keeps the heartbeat of the rivers so that they never lose their rhythm. But then, when dawn gently embraces the entire jungle, another sound rises from the highest green tower of the forest. Its howl is enough to dispel the gloom of the entire jungle after a long, silent night. The Howler Monkey, the prophets of the Tower of Winds. Among the canopy, which rises dozens of meters in the Amazon, the Howler Monkey possesses a sound capable of silencing the entire wide jungle. They are the loudspeakers of nature, with a vocal sac that swells like an ancient drum. Their howl can pierce the mist within a radius of nearly 3 miles. It is not just sound, it is a shockwave, intense, imposing. For the jungle, the Howler Monkey is a biological clock that has never failed. They announce the rainy season or the great storms that approach. For the indigenous peoples of these lands, they do not just listen to the howl. They read it, the timbre, the rhythm, the frequency. When the howl becomes deep, intense, and longer than usual, it is often the signal that announces the fierce rains that will soon flood the jungle. From that moment on, the palm roofs begin to be reinforced. Valuable objects are stored on high, because the jungle has just sent its warning. In the spiritual world of the Amazon, the Howler Monkey is the heartbeat of the air, an invisible bridge that connects human prayers with the gods of the clouds. And while those powerful calls still resonate, in the dark and humid corners beneath the mantle of rotten leaves, a tiny creature of an almost hallucinatory coloring carries silently within it a power capable of turning a domain into the border between life and death. The poison dart frog emerald jewels that carry the final warning. At first glance, they look like living jewels fallen into the depths. Of the jungle, their bright skin as if covered in porcelain enamel, tones of cobalt, blue, gold, or fiery red, dazzling enough to bewitch. But that beauty is a threat, a biological warning sign. It is the embodiment of the border between life and death. The toxin of its skin is enough to bring down numerous large creatures with a minute amount. Insidious, icy, enigmatic. For many generations, the indigenous people have known how to extract the venom from the frog's skin to use as a hunting tool. A small touch on the body of the prey is enough. A slight scratch is enough. Life can fade away in minutes. In the immensity of the jungle, the poison frog is the warning, wrapped in velvet. A relentless proof that strength has never been measured by size. And then, as we leave behind the humid traps of the floor, we raise our gaze to the sky, there where the fragments of the sun dissolve. The macaw, the brushstrokes of the rainbow. If the Amazon could be embodied in colors, its first choice would probably be the plumage of the macaw. Radiant, splendid, glorious, they are like the sentinels of light and color. Their red, blue, yellow plumage burns among the somber green of the Kamzao, ancient jungle, like strokes of fire in mid-flight. The macaw brings a deeply mystical spiritual value to the indigenous peoples of these lands. Its feathers appear in the rituals of shamans as conductors of the prasa, spirit. They believe that the red of the macaw's plumage symbolizes fire, vital force, and the cycle of rebirth of the universe. And it does not stop there. The macaw is also a silent guide. By observing which fruits this bird chooses, the natives learn which are safe to gather among the thousands of plants of the Amazon. In the ecosystem, they are the gardeners of the celestial kingdom. They carry seeds throughout all levels of the jungle. They sow life from the heights to the ground, and they keep that colossal growth machine running. But the Amazon has never been just a story about wildlife. It is the story of pacts between the divine and living beings, between human beings and the rest of nature. For the indigenous peoples, that bond is not based on dominion or exploitation, but on listening, observation, respect. Because every animal guards a part of the knowledge that the jungle has whispered for thousands of years. When a species disappears, not only is an ecological link broken, a part of humanity's memory fades with it. A ritual loses its meaning. prophecy loses the one who transmits it. A fragment of faith becomes emptiness. The Amazon is a living library. If we burn a single page of that book, the symphony of life, we'll forever be deprived of a note that nothing can replace. That is why protecting the creatures of the jungle is not simply preserving animals. It is protecting the breath of ancestral peoples, preserving the last codes of nature. And keeping the green heart of the earth beating with its sacred, humble, radiant, and eternal pulse.